VLabel or Vegan Label Awards. Last year was the first year the awards were given out. And today I'm joined by Nicolette Concoy from VLabel Awards. Nicolette, thanks for being here.
Thank you so much for the opportunity. I'm so happy to be here.
Well, your accent is much better than mine, so congrats on that. I mean, I don't know, maybe
Thank
mine
you.
sounds a little more refined. I don't know. We can go with that. Now, tell me, what is the VLabel Awards?
So, if you allow me to start by explaining a little bit about VLabel, if you
Hmm.
don't mind,
Of
because that
course.
would connect us to the awards. So, VLabel is the leading certification seal for vegetarian and vegan products worldwide, including food, cosmetics, non-food, and also gastronomy. And our main aim really is to make consumers' choices easier when it comes to choosing vegan and vegetarian foods. And we do this by working with local NGOs that promote plant-based lifestyle and innovative producers. And we also support our B2B partners by organizing webinars, publishing white papers, and also running the International VLabel Awards, which is why I'm here today. And the awards, the main goal is the awards to celebrate the innovation, the positive impact, the quality, and the customer satisfaction within the plant-based movement. And we really hope to set the plant-based industry on par with other well-established industries who also have their award schemes that celebrate all the innovation within their sectors. And the VLabel Awards are the first plant-based awards within this scene. We're very excited to be repeating it for the second time this year.
Well, that's exciting. I mean, it's nice to be recognized in, what other industry you're in, and having that V label is kind of gives people that recognition, correct? Now, with the first year and the awards happening last year, what kind of response did you get from the winners of the awards?
So we were overwhelmed by the response we got because we received I think 577 entries from over 36 countries globally,
Wow.
and the award is a great tool for brands to communicate to their customers and really make their brand stand out from the abundance of vegan choice that we are lucky to have these days. And some companies, for example, Little Germany has won 2 awards last year, and they were very proudly communicating it on their packaging, on their social media, on their marketing materials. And it's a great feedback for us that brands really made use of this award, and they really felt like it was a recognition that they received that would set them apart from their competitors.
Yeah, do you actually send out an award as like a big plant or like tree, or or is it just like a certification?
We also sent out a trophy, but we supplied the brands with a special logo that they could display on their packaging. And of course, the VLabel international channels were full of the winner stories, and we introduced the winners in blog articles as well on our social media channels, and they're just a great hype generator around it. And of course, we have our jury panel of experts and influencers who also add to this buzz, and we're really making this a huge celebration of the vegan products.
Yeah, that's amazing to have that stamp of approval. How did you guys decide? You said over 500 entries. How did you decide who won?
Not just one, actually. We had multiple categories last year as well, but this year we have 16 categories in total. So you have categories such as best dairy or best meat alternative, but we also have something like best in cosmetics, best in textile, and also a category such as innovation, which is also open for not yet relabel licensed brands and products. So we have these 16 categories, plus we have a special influencers award given out by our panel of influencer jury. And we also have a special consumers award, which is decided by public vote, which begins in September. And so we make little pools of judges. So each category is judged by multiple people so that we try to make it as fair as possible. And then from each category, a winner comes out. But this year we will celebrate 18 winners.
Wow, I mean, that's a lot of winners. Do you have a favorite category, or maybe are you not allowed to say that?
Um, I quite enjoy best in textile because, for example, last year we didn't have this category, but in best in innovation, no, actually, sorry, the Special Influencers Award was received by Nuo, which is a company to create leather-like material from wood. And this is one of the non-food categories which could be applied for this year in the Best in Textile. And I think, for example, this like leather, this is such an important material that we so far have been lacking the plant-based alternative of. And just seeing these great innovations just reminds me how far the vegan movement has come so far, and just makes me amazed to read all of these inspiring stories and just see what great innovations are coming out of brands and startups' heads day after day.
Yeah, it's mind-blowing. Actually, my workout shoes are completely plant-based, and I bet I have 20 pairs of them. Granted, I didn't pay for them. They sent them to me for free. But they are completely vegan made, and by touching them, you can't even really tell, that is vegan leather, if you will. Are some people surprised when they see products like that?
I think they are, especially with the meat substitutes. Like if especially at like big family dinners or friend lunches, when you order something and they taste them and they say like, oh, I wouldn't have been able to tell that was vegan. And I think that's the aim. That of course there's an argument, and everyone has their choice of preferring more whole foods or preferring some meat and dairy substitutes. But I think by creating and giving people the choice, it's so much easier to get where we want to go with the plant-based movement and help the environment, help the animals, help people who work in this industry. And it's just all a great movement, and all these great products add to it. And really celebrating and highlighting them is what we aim to do, and just presenting to customers how many options there are now.
Yeah, that's a beautiful mission for choice and environment, and I don't think anybody is ever going to say that that's not a good thing. Now, what are you excited about for the future of VLabel?
So we've just begun to license some gastronomy partners as well. So, for example, we have quite a huge partnership with Burger King now, who are launching some vegan burgers in various countries across Europe. And this is a huge step for the plant-based movement, to have such a fast food giant introduce vegan options within their menu. And by this, we're also licensing not just producers and retailers, but also gastronomy. And just expanding and seeing how many products there are now is quite exciting.
Now, how can people get involved?
So the applications are open until the 30th of June. So brands and retailers can enter their products. And then the voting process begins in September. There will be a public vote, which will be announced on our social channels, so keep an eye out for that. People will be able to watch our ceremony in November. And there are still places open in our jury. So if influencers, media partners, or sponsors would like to get on board, we also have some great options for them. So do reach out to us at VLabel if you'd like to get involved.
From burgers to shoes and makeup, VLabel Awards is covering it all, and vegan definitely covers so much more than just plants. I'm Joey Thurman, and thanks for coming on Talking Plant Protein.